is defensive work. So I know you're asking me about offense, but the big purpose is the defense, and it's different this year and it's newer. So these guys, it's all first year for these guys in terms of the defense, and I'm running that. And so I got a different scheme. So I got to learn something new. So we had a few camp days at our school where we learned it. So today, two big purposes. Number one is to give the defense a lot of work and practice and learning this new defense. And I was pleased. We had 7 interceptions on the day. Made a lot of plays, had a lot of sacks, knockdowns, breakups. I mean, I was happy with that. So we're getting there. We're being aggressive. We're playing fast, which is what we need to do. And the second thing is just competition, just play, compete. Because these guys, they lift weights all year in the weight room, and they're getting tested out on 40s and all that.
And that was going to be my second question, is the defense. Obviously, this is a big thing for your DBs, really, to see what's going on with them and how they hang with some of the bigger schools and quicker schools.
Sure.
Maybe.
And a lot of these guys that think this is important, they do run spread stuff, and we need that for the first couple of weeks that we play. We're going to play spread programming, so that's going to be helpful to us.
And you probably it's tough to go 2 weeks in a row now in high school football and not face some sort of passing offense.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
You're one.
But likely the other way it turns around. How many teams are practicing option every week?
Right.
So you got 1 week to get ready for that, and you're not seeing it any other time. So that's how everybody is. I mean, if you could be a little bit different, I think sometimes that gives you an advantage.
Yeah.
They're not used to it. So my hope is that as the spread is more common, unless you got somebody ridiculous, we're going to be ready for it because we see it a lot.
Sure.
So that's the purpose of coming to a lot of these, is seeing spreads and getting ready and learning what we got to do, especially DBs.
How do you feel your kids did today?
Pretty good. I mean, the first 2 teams we played were Division I. We played Fairmont and Miamisburg, and I thought defensively we hung really tight. One of the coaches from Fairmont complimented our DBs, which was good, and we made it a struggle for them.
Yeah.
We had a hard time moving the ball, but that's to be anticipated a little bit, as what we talked about before. Then the last 2 games, super competitive. I know that last game we won for sure against Coldwater. In a Dunbar game, we were winning late. I don't know. It got real close. It could have went either way. So it was kind of like a 2-2 day for us. And we told them coming in, don't worry about the scores and whatever. I told them it would probably be something like that. We played a couple Division I's. It'd be tough to win on the scoreboard, but just to play, compete, and get better. And in the next 2, I wanted to really compete for a win, and I think we did that. So had a good day.
Did you happen to see any young guys that you thought really,
Oh yeah,
really
we're down.
stepped up?
We got 3 starters out.
Yeah.
We were playing 7-on-7. That's almost half the crew. So yeah, for sure. We had 2 freshmen and 3 sophomores that came that got in there a lot. A lot more than what I thought maybe we normally would because of that. So I like it. I mean, we had a couple freshmen and sophomores with catches. That I wouldn't have come in today thinking they had some catches. Had a little freshman, Logan Pollock, had a couple catches and runs that were nice. I mean, look, had a halfback. He's running freshman. So yeah, it was good to see these guys out here and young guys. One of Carlin had some linebacker and played well. So
some of you guys that look kind of wide-eyed, little.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
See, I mean, we have a faster team than we've had since I've been here.
Yeah.
So we were able to compete with the speed a little bit more, but it's the speed and depth where they're running 5 guys that have that speed. We might have 2 or 3 that can match it or beat it, but it's hard to have 5. So I think they got that. The linebackers is what the struggle probably the most with that because they're new at their position. Number 1, and that's where one of my starter guys is out, and number 2, that's where the speed difference was. But my DB guys' speed difference wasn't a problem because we're pretty fast.
That's great.